There are few events in the history of the Russian crane manufacturing business that can be considered as unique events. The innovative company Crane Technologies has changed this situation with producing a number of unique models of cranes for civil and industrial buildings: top-slewing flat-top tower cranes, self-erecting tower cranes, modern portal cranes. The most well-known of all self-erecting tower cranes, manufactured by Crane Technologies and commonly used by European leading construction companies, is the 5-ton crane SMK-5.66. The crane is designed for installation works and handling operations in low-rise construction and full range of initial construction work. The SMK-5.66 is indispensable in building of child daycare centers, schools, shopping malls and residential buildings up to 7 to 8 floors. The primary goal we set at the design stage is to provide the crane SMK-5.66 with mobility, which has neither one crane produced in Russia. The solution to this problem was the development of a unique construction. The crane can be transported stowed on dollies attached to the rear of the truck tractor to form a tandem axle. Stow dimensions of the crane comply with the clearance limit and no special permission is required for crane transportation on general-purpose roads. We are not aware of another crane in our country that would be so innovative and mobile. Secondly, we wanted to ensure ease of erection and operation. The crane SMK-5.66 doesn't require any special preparation of foundation. The erection and disassembling of the crane is carried out by two specialists, operator and erector. No additional lifting equipment is required. Erection begins with the installation of counterweight on the frame, by jeep crane or using an auto crane. Then a jeep telescoping and expanding. Connection of jeep sections at height is ensured upon a remote basis. All working mechanisms of the crane are equipped with a system of frequency converters. The crane erection is based on a reeving system that allows to operate a crane even in temperatures down to 40 degrees Celsius below zero. The crane SMK-5.66 is assembled and operated by joystick radio remote control. A labeled key protects the joystick radio remote control against unauthorized access. As required, the crane can be operated by cable remote control, provided as standard. Erection time from 1.5 hours. What could be easier? Maximum jeep length of the crane SMK-5.66 is 43 meters, while staying completely movable. The crane has two operating positions with a hook height of 21 meters and 27 meters. This is ensured by a telescoping tower of lattice construction. A jib of the crane SMK-5.66 can be set at a 45 degrees angle. In this case, the lifting height is 41 meters. Even at the maximum height, the crane SMK-5.66 remains very efficient. Depending on the construction object, a jeep radius can reach 34 meters, 40 meters or 43 meters. Despite its mobility and ease of construction, the crane SMK-5.66 has high capacity specifications. Maximum lifting capacity is 5 tons. Lifting capacity at 43 meters jeep radius is 1 ton. The base surface and an inside slewing radius remains minimum. Counterweight tail radius is 2.3 meters, support basis is 4 to 4 meters. The hook assembly have 2-part and 4-part line, whereby speed of a lifting mechanism increases twice, and that increases efficiency by operating at light loads. Change of number of parts of line is also ensured by the cable remote control. The modern crane SMK-5.66 is a symbol of low-rise buildings leading construction companies in Europe. It's already actively used in Russia and intending to replace truck and crawler crane's deck. Uniqueness is a characteristic that, in many ways, can be associated with the crane SMK-5.66. We've built a construction, fast-erecting crane which meets all requirements of the modern construction industry and can successfully carry out its tasks. By uniqueness, we understand mobility, ease of erection, ease of operation and production efficiency. And for global construction companies, that means new abilities.